Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be October 11th for sale. 1968, 1972 Chevy Nova. This search request comes from a subscriber, and like this subscriber, if there's a classic car you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel below, drop in the comments below the make and model, and I'll round them up for you. If it's the first time you've caught an episode of Rounding Them Up, well, welcome. This car we're looking at right here is going to be the one I'd pick for the pick of the day if I was looking to buy a 68 to 72 Nova. So this is not the only car we have for sale. We have a bunch for sale. That's what we do here on Rounding Them Up. We round up what subscribers are looking to buy. So again, if you've never been to the channel before, it's going to be lowest to highest. I don't own any of these cars. I don't make the prices. All I do is put them in price order from lowest to highest. And hopefully I've deleted off all the duplicates. So we're on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. First one's going to start us off at $1,400. So it's a 1971 Chevrolet Camaro. That's how they've got it printed out. $1,400, listed 5 weeks ago, California. It's going to be a 71 Chevy Nova for parts. Must take it all. Burned in a local forest fire. Have a clear non-op title. And a firewall VIN tag. So it's in California and it's been burnt to a crisp. Wants $1,400 for it. Unfortunately, this is one of those sellers that doesn't know how to go to on Facebook Marketplace. When you're selling a car, it'll ask you which make and model. Make, it says Chevrolet, he picked that. When I went to model, they didn't have Nova. But at the bottom of the list where it says model, you can hit other and go back and type whatever you want it to read. You're going to notice that even though these Facebook Market didn't have that as an option, other people are doing it. So you'd think he would have figured out how to do it. But either way, $1,400. Looks like scrap. Looks like $200. All this shit's warped from being burnt. I don't know how he's gonna get $1,400 for that. It's maybe $200 if that in scrap. Which I don't know what scrap's going for in California, but definitely looks like a piece of shit. On to another one. And Jay Hardy, I know you've been waiting for a new Nova episode, man. Here it is. We got it. So you don't have to watch that old one no more. These are all currently listed for sale. 1970 Chevrolet Nova, $1,500. Give me in Oklahoma. And $1,500, you see you're not getting a lot. Matter of fact, I'm not sure what you are getting here. It's like the rear end, subframe's all gone. Some kind of frame laying in the weeds. Looks like there is some parts in it. It does have a windshield in it. I don't know how the hell they got it up on that trailer, but good luck hauling that one if that's one you're going to check out. 6 weeks ago, it does have a nice little printout on it. It does say $2,000. He's dropped it down to $1,500. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Chevrolet Nova here. Again, you can see they got Nova in that description or in the title, which is correct. $2,000, listed a week ago in PA. So you got a Chevelle in the driveway or in the garage. Looks pretty good. This car looks pretty rough. Look for a drag car project. I don't know, $2,000. I like the drag lights that are on the front. Looks like he's keeping the nice wide ones off the back, and I don't know, man. That looks pretty rough. But somewhere to start, I guess. Clean title. Does have a nice little printout on it. Does say it's got a 9-inch in the rear with some strange axles. So it's got a nice rear end in it still. As long as these aren't some homemade welded together axles. On to another one. It says it had strange axles in it with a spool. So you got to dig that for $2,000. On to another one. See how far it takes us to get to a driver, right? 1969 Chevrolet Nova here. 13 weeks ago, Arkansas, $2,850 is the asking price. No front clip. Does have some inner fenders laying there. No back glass, no front glass. I dig the steering wheel, even though it's getting rusted up. I'd still rather have that wheel than a lot of the steering wheels we see in a lot of episodes on Rounding Them Up. I know that. Body don't look that bad. There's no title with this car. So it's $2,800, best offer. No title. On to another one. Give me a 70 Chevrolet Nova here for $3,000. Listed 5 weeks ago, Dayton, Ohio. 70 Chevrolet Nova. Says it's a good project with new parts and lots of new parts. Has new floor pans and lots of new parts that come with it. $3,000 or best offer, and it has a title. So this might be the best deal, cheapest deal that we have on here. See, it's got a back seat. I'm seeing a bunch of boxes. I see some rear frame rails. Good luck putting them in. But there they are. Somebody bought them. Somebody had big dreams. But you know what? I like the price on that. Being someone that's put together a bunch of basket case cars like this throughout my whole life, that's not a bad deal. On to another one, and it's in Ohio, 3 grand. I actually need to read this out. I know my dad's wanting to change his over to power brakes, disc brakes, and power steering. And I believe this car right here has both of those. So this is a 19 Chevrolet Nova SS, 3,500 bucks. Listed a week ago, Cleveland, Ohio. Says it's a roller, 4-speed pedals, linkage, factory buckets. Had power disc brakes and power steering. That's two things my dad wants to do to his. So I don't know if this is the way to go or not. Just go ahead and buy another car. So maybe I'll send this to him here in a little bit. But man, this car was rough. You seen it right. It had a roof skin already put on it. Quarters need full quarters put on it. Got one new fender there. I don't know, man. That's a basket case too. 3 grand, does have a title. And it's got power steering and disc brakes already on it. On to another one. It's going to be in Knoxville. It's going to be on Craigslist. 1972 Chevrolet Nova, 4 grand, posted a day ago. I'm kind of going quick, but if you've seen your area that you'd like to find it, just go to that area on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and punch in the title on any of the ones you see that you're interested in, and you'll find them. They're all currently listed for sale. So this car's coming with a lot of stuff too. But man, it looks rough. Subframe's pulled out from underneath of it. Does have some good marked parts there. They got a lot of parts there, so doesn't look like a bad deal. Just looks like a lot of work. 3 grand, posted a day ago. Knoxville, check him out. Want to read it out? There it is. And again, posted 1 day ago. On to another one. Be back on the Facebook Marketplace here. Give me a 71 Chevrolet Nova for 4 grand. Be listed a week ago in Arizona. Thought at first this might be a good deal, but you can tell the Bondo is just laid in these quarter panels. And it looks rough. Every piece on this car looks like it's been rode hard, put away wet. I don't know how you want to say it. Looks like transmission exploded. Probably took the leg off the guy that was driving. Says it doesn't come with a transmission, but then you see the trunks all cut out too. Arizona, man. I thought cars were solid out there in Arizona and California, so apparently that's not where this car is originally from or something. Says they'll trade. What do you got? Oh yeah, and it does not run. On to another one. Give me a 1971 Chevrolet Nova, 4,500 bucks, California. And it's going to be on Facebook Marketplace. Selling my 71 Chevy, not my, but that's what the guys got wrote down. So you can always read it yourself. I know before when I used to do these, you couldn't read all the description, but there's the description on the side if you'd like to read it out. Well, it's a 71. I don't know about the title. Just have to go check it out. I like the paint job on the Riviera. Man, somebody spent a lot of time doing that. That car to be sitting out there like that. Underside looked good. Looks like it's got a nice trunk pan in it. Do see some rust in the trunk jam around the quarter panels. I don't know what's up with the nasty looking green subframe, but one time someone done up that subframe pretty nice. I don't know why the hell they'd done it that color, but that's just me. It's $4,500 for this. 71 shell. Great for a project to put it on the track. On to another one. It's going to be in Salem. 1969 Chevrolet Nova. 2-door, 5,500 bucks. It's going to be on Craigslist. It's going to be in Oregon. Yep, you see it. We're up to 5,500 bucks and you're still not driving any of them. But definitely a lot of Nova projects out there to find. This is coming with a parts car right there. This butterscotch colored car does not have a title. The other one does have a title. A lot of AMD parts, fenders, headers. It's like a lot of good stuff. 5,500 bucks for that big project. Been on here for 2 days. Does say clean, clear title on the one. Check him out if it's what you're looking for. Your area. On to another one. Back on the Facebook Marketplace here. Be a 69 Chevrolet Nova for 5,500 bucks. Listed 15 weeks ago, California. I do dig the Kragers. That's probably all I dig. It's got rust in the window jam. I don't know. Someone tried to make it look straight, but there's no glass. Quarter patch has been put in it. I believe it says it has floor pan replacements. It has the side glass. Don't have the front and back windows. I hate the seats that they throw in there. But I don't know, man. 5,500 bucks. I think you can find something better. That's my opinion. 15 weeks ago, California. On to another one. It's going to be Houston. 72 Chevy Nova for $6,500. Which, I don't know, I guess this has already looked better than the last one. But you can see it's been on here 26 days. 72 Chevy Nova. 350 motor, transmission, cowl hood, disc brakes. And have rally Nova parts for some extra money. I don't know. No inner fenders in it. Which that's a big no-no, man. If you're going to run it on the street, you definitely want the inner fenders in it. Otherwise, your engine's going to look like trash in no time at all. And you see they've stitched in many, many patches in the floors. So, I doubt it runs and drives. On to another one. 26 days, I haven't been able to sell that one in Houston. And some of these prices, man, it's just guys see, I mean, I seen one guy sell for blah, blah, blah. I know I can get that kind of money. Well, you can't get that kind of money out of your car, man. It's sitting in the weeds out back with fenders off it, don't run, quarters cut halfway off. You're not getting $7,000, man. And it can keep, it'll keep it. It'll sit in this backyard. There ain't nobody gonna go give $7,000 for this. 1970 Chevrolet Nova, $7,000, 22 weeks ago, New York. And it doesn't even matter if it's coming with that pieces parts thing. I mean, this thing just, can you make it look any rougher? I don't think you really can. This thing's, it's what you see. It's a bunch of junk. On to another one. That's just, it's disgusting what people think that they can get out of some of their cars. On to another one. 1969 Chevrolet Nova, $7,500, listed a week ago, Wyoming. I like the rallies on it. This car says it's all original. Interior, original paint, big dent in the quarter. Quarters all routed out. So not only does it say it's all original, it also says like every panel needs replaced. So it needs complete restoration. But this is the kind of way I would suggest if you're new to getting into cars and wanting to redo one of any kind of car, find one that's all together like this. That isn't all ripped apart in basket case, especially if you haven't done a lot of work on cars. It's always better to take it apart yourself. On to another one. This is going to be San Francisco Bay Area here. 1972 Chevrolet Nova. $9,000 we're up to. 13 days ago. So I'd like to think this is a turnkey driver, because the roof has all kinds of rust issues underneath the vinyl top. So vinyl top's got to be peeled off. Got to have the headliner taken out of it. Most of the interior pulled out of it to weld up and fix all these issues on the roof skin. Butterscotch paint don't look that great either. It's got Bondo popping out around the quarters. I really don't care for those wheels. I definitely like the seats. No engine, no trans, man. $9,000, he's out of his mind. That's my opinion. That's your area, and you're in San Francisco Bay Area, wanting to spend up almost $10,000 for a Nova that needs a roof redone and no engine trans. Boom, there it is. We found one for you. On to another one. It's going to be a 72 Chevrolet Nova for $9,500, listed 4 weeks ago, California. This looks like it's going to have a 6-cylinder in it. Boom, there you go. Listed 4 weeks ago, California. Project car, all there, needs some TLC. Clean title. Has a lien sale paperwork. You guys in California probably know all about that and what that means. And the guys like me that aren't going to California to buy a 6-cylinder Nova for $9,500 that looks like that, don't have to worry about it. On to another one. And this is going to be a 69 Chevrolet Nova. $9,800 we're up to. Listed a week ago, Michigan. Runs and drives. So there you go. It's going to be the first one that runs and drives. And yep, 250 straight 6 in this car. So it's another 6-cylinder car. And what's $9,800? I don't know, man. I got to tell you, I hate the painted bumpers. If you watch rounding them up, I say that all the time. I dig 6-cylinders, cost of gas and stuff, but $9,800 for this? I don't know, man. I hate the steering wheel. Radio's pretty cool. The seats suck. It's probably the worst part about the car is the seats. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. California area, or no, it was Michigan. So hats off to find the first one in Michigan. It runs and drives. $9,800. That's what we went to. On to another one. It's going to be in Annapolis. It's going to be in Virginia. Is that where this is at? Nope, it's going to be in Delaware. 1972 Chevy Nova SS 4-speed. I like the sounds of that. 10.5. I doubt this runs and drives. No headlights in it. No marker lights in it. Does have a shifter and a small block in it. Yeah. It's got a 327 4-bolt main. Yeah, this ain't a bad looking car right here. It's got all kinds of new sheet metal comes with it. You can see they tied the frame together. Some crazy kind of frame ties going on. Yep, I dig the 4-speed. It's probably the coolest car we've seen so far. 10.5, which that's not a bad price. We go as high as 40,000 on this episode, round them up right here. On to another one. It's gonna be a 70 Nova. That's how he's got it in the title. 10.5 again, Atlanta, 17 days ago. I dig the late model rallies on it. So he's got some old seats laying out there. I'm gonna guess we get no pictures inside the car. Oh yeah, we do. It's all stripped out with no interior in it. So that interior seen laying in the driveway and what's in the trunk right there, that's what you're getting for interior. 10.5. Sometimes I can't make this shit up. Looks like he's got a big block in it though. No. Yes it is. So it's got a big block Chevy in it. So found our first big block car at 10.5. That's kind of incredible. Check him out. Atlanta. On to another one. This one's going to be in Seattle. Be a 1971 Chevy Nova, 11,000. I don't like the wheels, and I really don't like the hood. I don't know what the hell that is. Go fast spoilers on the hood? I don't know. No inner fenders, so you know you don't drive it on the street, or it wouldn't look like that underneath the hood. And a diamond plate dash, 11,000. Again, I can't make up what shit people are asking for some of their cars, man. I myself, I don't even see like $5,000 here, and that's if the engine's a good running engine. On to another one. I like this car better than that last one. This is going to be an Akron Canton 1972 Chevy Nova plus Corvette engine. 12 grand. It's got a stick in it. It's got a brand new can of rebuilt engine sprayed on it. That's not a bad looking car. I mean, nice pretty engine anyway. Even if the internals aren't new. Sure looks good. It says it's got a Muncie 4-speed, 350 engine, 86,000 miles. Open notarized. So it probably wasn't even his. It's still notarized from the last guy he bought it off of. So that's how you like to buy a car. Go check him out. It's going to be Akron, Ohio. On to another one. This one's going to be in Clint Temple. Let's scroll out and see where that's at. It's going to be in Texas. Man, you got to dig those side pipes, right? 1970 Chevy Nova, 12.5. I do dig the aluminum slots and the side pipes, traction bars. Yep, I'm digging it. Cool looking car. One tire was flat. Definitely hate that they ripped the heater box out along with the inner fenders. And there's no interior in it. You've seen the price, right, man? You guys want 12.5 for that. I guess you got a quarter panel laying around for the driver's side. And a bunch of interior already. Fit 12.5. I can't make up the prices. Again, I don't make the prices. This is just what people are asking. I'm just showing you what's out there for sale. So, again, that was Texas. On to another one. This one's going to be in Stockton. That's going to be California. 1970 Chevy Nova, 13,000, posted 24 days ago. Looks like they put some kind of big angle iron strips down the lower parts of the quarters. Got some junk ass seats and GT wheel in it. I don't know. It shows you puts a cover on it. Okay, so the primer's not burnt through. If it looked like it might have been, it's not. He puts a cover on it. I don't know, man. Some of the prices, 13,000 for that. Does have a nice printout. It was updated 6 days ago. If something you're interested in, it's got his phone number right there. He prefers the text. On to another one. It's going to be our last Facebook Marketplace ad for a minute. So again, if you're just looking for any of the cars, just go on the platform and punch in the title. 1969 Chevrolet Nova in Ohio, Shelby. This car will come up. So 16.5. We've made it to 16.5 on these cars now. But it looks like it pulls the wheels. That is if he's selling it to you with the engine and trans in it. 16.5. I'd like to think that he is. It don't look bad. It's got a big block in it. So it says title in hand, 505 big block Chevy, 15-to-1 compression, Merlin iron heads. Eagle crank. It's got a power glide. It's got a Dana 60, 456 gears. So looking for a drag car. Probably the coolest drag car we've come across yet. And the price on it wasn't, I guess, that bad for a pretty decent drag car that pulls the wheels. $16,500. On to another one. This is going to be in Memphis. 1969 Chevy Nova. $17,000. Posted 5 days ago. Got a nice shiny black hood. And then it looks like, I don't know, flat white or gray primer. Don't look bad. Don't look like $17,000 to me, but that's me. You know, looking for a drag car and you're looking to spend $17,000, Memphis area, check him out. And this has only got a 350 in it, man. So I'd definitely buy the other one with the big block in it for $16,500. $500 less, and you're getting a big block engine. On to another one. And it's going to be a Lake of Ozarks. That's going to be Missouri. 1971 Chevrolet Nova. We made it to 20 grand, so we're halfway through the episode, which is about right. We go up to about 40,000 on these. Got some nice solid floors in it with no interior. $20,000 and no interior in it. Oh, there we go. It does have interior. So he showed you prior pictures to put the interior back in it. Nice vinyl top. This car looks beautiful. So if you're looking for one, white, black stripes, black vinyl top. It actually looked like it was really solid before they threw those floors in there. Or carpet stuff in there on the floors. See one big scratch maybe in the stripe or crack. Other than that, car looks really great in the photos. $20,000. It's an automatic. In a small block. On to another one. Gonna be Oklahoma City here, 1970 Chevy or 1970 Nova. You gotta print it just how you see it in that area and they'll come up. $22,000 for this one, 13 days ago. I think we've showed this car in a past episode, so Jay Hardy, you'd know, you've been watching that past episode. I know you've clicked on there just recently, said, man, that episode never gets old. This one's got a big block in it. Doesn't say what. Just says big block Chevy. So it's hard to say what. It's 454. It's now 468. Check him out. 13 days ago. 22,000. I don't know. You tell me. Is it 22,000? It's one of those questions. How bad do you want one? What color are you looking for? On to another one. These are all going to be Craigslist till our pick of the day. So it's going to be in Denver here. 1971 Chevy Nova, wanting 23,000. I got to tell you, I love the shine on it. You know, we don't see a garden hose all wound up over here where you just hit it with a hose to make a shine like that. So definitely a nice looking car. Quicksilver shifter. Some garbage seats. But other than the garbage seats, man, that thing's got some really nice green paint on it. Green's the color you're looking for. 23,000 is in the budget. Check him out. There's the printout on it. It's a 350 with 350 tranny. Does say clean title. On to another one. It's going to be Space Coast. It's going to be Florida, right? It's going to be a classic 72 Chevy Nova SS. 23,000 for this. Listed 12 days ago. Again, these black cars, man, it's not easy to make a car look good in black. It's got to be straight. The photos, I don't know. I only show you the one down the one side. I do like the air cleaner. I like the stock look underneath the hood. It's got air conditioning on it. Had power brakes. It's a nice looking car, man. 23,000. There you go. It's the nicest one we've found so far. Florida. Says it's a V8. Doesn't say what. It does say manual transmission, but I thought we seen an automatic shifter in there. No, that was the last car. They don't even show you inside of it. On to another one. It's going to be San Francisco Bay Area here. 1969 Chevy Nova Survivor. 25,000 posted 3 days ago. I don't know. When I hear Survivor, I expect the car to be really nice. So it is a 4-shift. I dig that. It's probably a 3-speed maybe. It looks like it's brown and not black. I'm digging it. It does look nice. It's got a cracked up dash in it. Other than the cracks in the dash, ain't a bad looking car. It's a 69. It is a 3-speed manual with the inline 6-cylinder, so I don't know if you noticed or not, we never seen underneath the hood. Nope, not one time. He's not very proud of his 6-cylinder. And he even has to stop every gas station around the corner, put gas in that too. There you go. On to another one. I can't make up what people are asking for 6-cylinder cars. It's going to be in Chicago here, 1972 Chevy Nova SS, $25,000 for this one. It's even my favorite color, orange with some black stripes, and gotta tell you, I don't like it. It does have 454 emblems on it. I don't know about the Hot Wheels sticker in there, but I guess if you're a Hot Wheels guy and you like putting Hot Wheels stickers on your car, I think the worst part about this thing is the painted bumpers. So that might be how I just instantly didn't like it. I just don't like painted bumpers on a car, especially a car that's $25,000. But there's the printout if you want to read it up. Something you're interested in, check it out. Chicago. On to another one. It's going to be in Athens, Georgia, so you're not going to get a title, but it's a drag car, so what's it matter? 72 Chevy Nova. Runs excellent. $25,000. Posted 15 days ago. So there you go. There's some wheel standing stuff. It's got an all fiberglass front end, so it's a lot easier for this one to do it compared to that other one probably. It's got a Dana 60. It's got a small block 427 stroker engine in it. So again, I like the guy's big block better than all those other drag cars we've seen so far. But that's me. On to another one. This car looks nice. It's going to be in Chicago. 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS Clone 4-speed manual trans. Wants $25,950. Posted 26 days ago. It's like a blue silver with blue stripes. Looks a lot like the one I restored for my sister. She no longer has it, but my dad still has his. Hers was a 72. This was a 70. I do dig the steering wheel, the tack on the dash. Obviously, I like the 4-speed. I don't like the seats. But that's me. I just don't like tall back seats in these older cars. Nice looking ride, though. Some ladder bars on it. Traction bars, quick open exhaust. Check it out, $25,900. That's a lot for that, I think, but that's me. I do think it's close to a $20,000 car, though. On to another one. You know, that's something else I don't mention a lot on rounding them up. Other than all the other new subscribers that don't realize, we don't run free. The price is free or zero. Or if it would have just said 27 right here without a K and no zeros, I wouldn't show it. We show real ads with people that know what they want for their cars. So with that said, this one's in Hartford. 72 Chevy Nova. Gonna be in Massachusetts. I don't know about that big scoop on a stock looking car. I don't like the trailer rims on it. Got some dual fours, the tunnel ram. It's like a lot of new stuff. Disc brakes. 27,000. Oh, you tell me. Is that worth $27,000? I don't see it, but that's me. 9 days ago he updated the ad, so if you want to check him out, he still got it. On to another one. It's going to be in Myrtle Beach. 1972 Chevy Nova 2. It's not a Chevy Nova 2 unless it's a 68. It's $28,000 on this. It's painted up like my dad's, red with black stripes. And I absolutely hate the steering wheel. It's an automatic on the column, bench seat. I mean, my dad's thought about selling his car a few times, and I mean, it's been underneath what this guy's asking for this one. So I'm glad my old man hasn't sold his. And the price on these things kind of like fluctuate. You know, the closer we get to Christmas, you're going to notice a lot of cars are going to drop in prices. So round them up, it's about to get real interesting the next 2 months on deals that we are going to see. But I got to tell you, I just don't see 28,000 here. I mean, I'd be pressed to give 18. But that's me. On to another one. It's going to be San Francisco Bay Area. And again, the asking prices, you know, that might not be exactly what people are wanting. Cash talk. Show up with cash. Cash offer. Don't try to do this shit over a message. Don't try to message, hey man, I'll give you 14. No, show up at his house with 14 to lay out on the hood. So, Chevrolet Nova, 28,000. 14 days ago. I do like the butterscotch color. I like the wheels too. Rims look good on it. It's definitely a good looking car right here. Small block automatic on the column, bench seat. But it's nice. I mean, is it 28,000 nice? Well, how bad do you want a butterscotch colored one? And if you're in that San Francisco Bay Area, that's probably right up your alley on prices, right? On to another one. It's going to be in Seattle. So 1972 Chevrolet Nova 29.5. I kind of like the color. Just real shitty photos, and they don't give you many. Posted about a month ago. It was updated 10 days ago. Got the 72 big marker lights in the bumper. Real nice looking bumpers. I don't know, it could be a nice looking car, but he doesn't show us in the trunk, under the hood, in the interior, or nothing. And he wants 29.5. On to another one. I mean, Mansfields, that's going to be Ohio. And it's going to be a 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS. $30,000 we're up to already. 30 grand. I mean, my dad didn't even want 30 for his. This thing's only got a little 350 in it. I don't know. Got a nice cover on the seat. Got the original headrest in there. It's definitely not the original seat upholstery. I don't know. Maybe they just covered it with clear shit. I don't know what's going up with the interior. The red fenders kind of look cool, but $30,000. Turkey, driving to a car show. If that's what you're looking for. Well, that's the cars we're looking at now. On to another one. St. Louis here, 1971 Chevrolet Nova SS Clone. 3D3 stroker, 4-speed Holly, EFI Sniper. That's how you'd want to type in the description. St. Louis, Missouri, $34,991. So that price right there, you can already tell it's going to be at a dealership. We'll just scroll through their pictures. Got a real big cowl hood on it. Front end's definitely sitting slammed. Got some pretty good photos. Yep, you see it took the heater box completely out of it. A little tiny engine down in there for 30,000, 34, 35,000. Let's just say it, 35,000. Is the 4-speed. Probably about the coolest thing of the car. On to another one. It's going to be in Dallas, 1970 Nova drag car, 35,000. Again, I'm having a hard time looking at any of the drag cars after seeing that big block one at the price we've seen it. So, since it's got an all glass front end on it, looks like it's all slammed down to the ground, other than when it was up on jack stands right there. Fort Worth, Dallas area. Check him out. If you're looking for a drag car, it's $35,000. Make a really good offer. That's what it says. On to another one. Got some custom paint on this one. It's going to be in Albuquerque. It's going to be New Mexico. 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS. $35,000 on this one. Posted 4 days ago. I kind of dig the paint. I even kind of dig the engine sticking out of the hood. And I don't say that often. But I don't like the color they painted those inner fenders, but at least they put them back in there. It's another car that looked like they ripped the heater box probably out of. Yep, they even did the interior up like that. This thing's pretty badass, man. So for $35,000, I see a lot of work that went into that to make it different. I don't know about 35,000 different. On to another one. This car looks pretty badass right here. So St. Louis, 1969, same price as the last one. And it's going to be $35,000. 69 Nova with the 427 big block. So here we go. Got a big block with dual fours. Yep. The supercharger on it. So it's blown. 671 blower on it. 427 big block. I don't know. I see that probably being the baddest drag car we've looked at, sitting in this gentleman's garage right here. I kind of even like the flames. And who really cares about what style rims? Those are drag lights. They kind of look cool in there. I don't like the painted bumpers, but they're more than likely fiberglass. Cool drag car. Street strip. $35,000 for that one. On to another one. It's hard to believe we're going to get more, right? Some of the nice cars we've already seen. How could you ask more for one? But you're seeing them. There's people definitely asking more for them. It's going to be in Seattle. 1972 Rally Nova. $35,000. 21 days ago. So it's been here for 3 weeks. Does have the Rally Nova stripe, white interior. I like the paint. I like the whole car, man. I don't know about taking that one to the racetrack. More like taking it to just car shows and cruising it. Well, that's me. 35,000. You want to take it to the track and put it into the guardrail? Go right ahead. There's the printout on it. You want to read up on it? Been updated 17 days ago. And I dig it. 35,000, Seattle. On to another one. I like this one even better because this is in Columbus, Ohio. 72 Chevrolet Nova, 37,000. So 2,000 more. I wouldn't have to ship it all the way across the country. Probably not as fast as the last one, but again, man, why you always got to go fast, you know? Today's gas prices. I love the steering wheel. Yeah, you heard me say I love that steering wheel. Some really nice paint on that car. It's a nice one. 2 weeks it's been on here. He's asking $37,000 for that car. And I could live with the steering wheel just because it's wrapped the same color as the interior. On to another one. A wooden wheel would have looked so much better in there though. It's going to be an Omaha 1970 Nova. $38,000 for this car. I don't know how he won $38,000 for it, but that's what he wants. There's the pictures you're going to get. That's it. It's like it's silver, the black stripes. We hear a round them up train coming in. It's got an LS powered 6-liter, 350 trans, 2800 stall, 12 bolt rear end. Check him out. It's got his phone number on it. You want to call him up, hit him up, go take it for a test drive. Got some kind of crazy wheels on it. I don't know if I care for them or not. It seems how it looks like a street car that's not. It does say Yanko in the stripe. Doesn't have a Yanko hood style or nothing on it. On to another one. This is going to be our most expensive car. So it's going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be 1969 Nova Super Sport 350 V8, $39,850. Yep, and it's in Georgia, so I don't know what kind of bill of sale they'll send you home with. I do like the red line tires. I don't know about the white top. I'd probably like a black top on it better myself. I do love the red interior. Pretty clean looking small block underneath the hood. Got the automatic on the floor. Had a picture of it running. You can see that alternator spinning. Decent looking car. Posted 11 days ago. He's got a huge printout on it. He updated the ad 4 days ago. That said, what a surge. Excuse me. On to my pick of the day. So I don't know if you noticed when we went through all these cars just now, we didn't find one of these. So this is a 1968, which is the only 68 that we found for sale today. So it's Chevrolet Nova Chevy 2, and this is a Chevy 2. So 68, they did call him Chevy 2. He wants $8,100, posted 4 weeks ago, Idaho. So Idaho gets the pick of the day. This car is rough. I mean, it's real rough, but if I was going to buy one, and that's what the pick of the day always is if I was going to buy one, well, I'd want a 68. So 68's the only year that had a key in the dash and not in the column. And this thing's just full of junk that I don't like. The hood's scrap. So when I showed up there, I'd just tell him, you know, let's read it out. 68 Chevy Nova. Chevy 2. SS Project was originally a standard trans, was swapped to an automatic. Has a B&M shifter and the disc brakes. No motor, no transmission. So you're buying it, no motor, no tranny for $6,500. Does have a clean washed and title in hand, but for that $6,500, I just tell him you can keep the trailer wheels and the new tires, and you can keep that cowl hood, and give him $4,500. That's what my offer would be. But again, it was the only 68 we seen on the episode. So that'd be my pick of the day. And again, it has a lot to do with the one I restored for my dad. So this is the one I restored for my dad. And trust me, it was worse than any car that we've seen at the beginning of this episode when it comes to condition. So it took us like 2 years to put it together. He's had it for a long time. And I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm loving that he hasn't sold it. I know he's talked about putting it up for sale a couple times. It's got a 355 in it. It's got a 4-speed Muncie in it. You can see all my, there's a comment I sold. It's in this picture even. But I just dig it. I dig my old man still got it. He's wanting to change it out. He wants to put power steering in it, power brakes in it. He also wants to put an automatic transmission in it. My dad's getting up there in the age, man. Knees don't work like they used to, and he'd like to still enjoy the car. So let's see what we can do and get an automatic put down in here. Maybe change it over to some disc brakes, some power steering. I just know that he does shit. We're not buying secondhand stuff. We'll probably be buying all new stuff, and it's just going to cost us a lot to do those 3 little things to this car. But I'd like to see my dad be able to enjoy it a couple more years. So that was the search. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know these Novas, they've always been real sentimental to me because the one I built for my dad right here and the one I built my sister that she got rid of. But I'm digging it. I'm digging the Novas. Appreciate you, Jay Hardy. I think you might have been the one that requested this search again, man. I hope you was digging the search. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, if there's something you're looking for, be sure to drop it down in the comments, subscribe, and a way to pay back that channel, man. Big thumbs up. I get no commissions, don't charge finder fees. All I ask is just hit that big thumbs up on the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.